There was no bridge during the time I went after this one of these episodes. It was a jetty. And even when I was posted as SP Goa, my car got into a jet, to that steamer. And steamer, through a jetty, steamer crossed the bridge, river, sorry, and then we went to, so Goa was actually cut off from main Dabolim airport to Panjim through a river. So if there is no steamer, you can't go to Goa. Then a bridge was being constructed because Commonwealth Heads of Governments meet was there in 1982. And a bridge was built. Now bridge was built, but people continued to go through these steamers because it was not getting inaugurated. Mrs. Gandhi promised thrice that she would come and inaugurate the bridge. She didn't come 3 times. So I was SP traffic there, and I should find hordes, long queues, people waiting forever in the traffic, to the bus wanting to go, the car, the taxi, the scooter, the people. And I was SP traffic watching with agony that these people have to wait when the bridge is ready, and it is not, just because it's not inaugurated, they have to wait. So one day I was on a traffic patrol with my driver and my operator. We stood at the bridge, and I got angry watching people wait. Actually, he mentioned common man. I told my driver, operator, "Gaadi side mein khadi karo." I said, "Ira, Tino, 3 of us removed all the blockades which were blocking the traffic to go on the bridge." There was a bridge which, because we had blocked it, nobody goes up the bridge. So what 3 of us did, we removed all the blockades. And then we drove over the bridge and we went on the other side. We removed all the blockades and we told the people to come. We told the people to come. People thought Indira Gandhi had come. What do they know what's come? So people, every time when we did it, people were saying, "Bye, thank you." They were so thrilled because all that steamer traffic started to come here. Steamer traffic was finished. All of them flew over the bridge. Next day, newspaper said, "Who inaugurated the bridge?" And people, there was there's a newspaper said, "Did Indira Gandhi come?" They said, "No." And they said, "Grapevine has it. It was not Indira Gandhi. It was Kiran Bedi inaugurated." It was amazing how we did it. But after that, the politicians had, what do you have? Egg on your nails, right? They had eggs on their noses. Because then there were editorials written that somebody lost patience, but rightly. So the Goans loved me for what I did. And they were now, the politicians hated me for what I did. And they now gunning for me, iski jaan kab lete hain. Then one day we throw her into the Zohari river so that she can swim in the same river, the bridge over which she inaugurated. But by the time I left them sulking. This is a second. Why would it come? It comes because if you people are all going to become big, and then you know what you'll do? You'll become chiefs and you'll talk about CSR. So you start talking, giving pennies away, and then think it's big. Oh, you know what? Great, we do great CSR, and we do these awards, and we have these awards. It's pennies. Paying income you're going to give out to taxpayers money. What big deal? What big deal of CSR? You give it taxpayer, you're going to get ATG benefits. And you also say 100% we have to pay. You don't even look at that. The point is, you will one day forget that you were a commoner yourself. That's another important part of it. You will never make any change, my friends, if you do not continue to remember that you were one of us one day. And I have till now not forgotten that I was one of those who also waited to get into the queue, who also traveled in the bus to go to school, who also went on a bike to go to play my tennis, who also traveled in the 3rd classes to go and play my tennis, who also went into unreserved compartments fighting for space so that I traveled 3 nights and 2 days to go from Amritsar to Trivandrum to compete my tennis championships. I never forgot that. Those of you who will not forget this will be the change agents. But those of you who will forget it, remember, you will you will be a liability on the society. You will no more be an asset. And you will make no change. You will only talk of consumption and acquisition and probably stock markets and property holdings. You will not look at it. You will give away pennies as CSR, but you will stop being change agents. Your quality of product will be profit oriented, but not quality necessarily oriented. You will lose out on mission statements, but you will go up probably in stock market as a stock share. So you have to count your stocks all the time rather than seeing what have I actually contributed to the nation. You will look at balance sheets not from service point of view, but only from profit point of view. You will stop being change agents for which you are all being groomed today. You understand? That's why I've come here, is when Priyanka told me and shared with me that this is the whole objective, is to find my time between the two to share with you. And he set the tone for you to tell you what I did. Stehar jail story is the same. It was a criminal, 10,000 criminals, dealing with them every day. I only looked at my mission statement. There was none. Imagined it and did it. And that statement was to reform. Not to keep only security keeping, but creating larger security. Not security guard, but be a teacher, be a reformer, be a person to cut their cycle of crime. So friends, this is what you are at. It all depends that you don't forget how your parents are paying your fee, that you don't forget how your lesser mortals, brothers and sisters and friends are struggling to be where you are. You don't forget that you somewhere have been blessed, that you were born in such good families, or families of parents who could be visionaries and could take you forward. Or you were blessed with better teachers and better institutions in Beijing. Once you remember all this, you remain grateful for it, and you remain sensitive, and you remain as common, as simple in heart, simplicity in heart, with bravery, will continue to make you change leaders and make the difference in others' lives. Otherwise, you will be consumers. You may be producers, but you will consume more than you contribute. That, in a nutshell, I think, is my basic sharing. You're open to ask me questions. Let me tell you, I have a few minutes for you. I have 15 minutes with you. So I think that's where I'd like to stop, so that you have a voice and you can ask me what you wish to ask. But I just wanted to give evidence to what exactly, explain to you what he picked up. He picked up really 2-3 brilliant incidents of my life, which does wrap around change agent. But you, as I said, you don't do it by chance. You do it by habit. And if you acquire certain things by habit, then even chance will bring your habit and get you a recognition, get you the joy, and get you a sense of achievement, and throw you up as a leader of that situation. Having said that, I thought now it's your turn to ask or interact as you wish.
If you see the young generation, they have to be very much flexible and always changing. Agility is needed in their corporate life. So their personal life also have been affected by that. There will be instability in their personal life. So how they can cope up with this?
Well, they have to be careful on spouses they select. And be prepared for distant relatives. They have to be prepared for a lot of things. There are no more old methodologies may not work. There have to be evolving methodologies. It's going to be very two-home policies. There'll be mobile situations, long distance, but then internet being there, you can always be on a Google chat talks. But the point is, it has to be now. It may be very different from where the traditional parents came from. But spouse selection will be very, very important. That's going to be a critical decision in their life. But then it's now contractual and not a commitment anymore.
Why is it that we have seen only one Kiran Bedi in the last 35 years?
Ask the media.
In a country of 1 billion.
Ask the media.
Ma'am, how do you kind of start out? You have some belief and you follow it. There are some doubts that come in. So how do you come to this doubts that you
I
have?
won't call it a doubt if you're a confident human being and if you're clear-headed. It's not a doubt. It's a viewpoint. It's an option. So it's not a doubt. It's an option. So